saying it right.
That's all right.
They've been going down to Detroit. They've been getting good progress with the city of Detroit. Detroit is moving in great numbers. They're getting good progress. And these women right here are constantly going down there, networking with the city of Detroit. And we want to applaud them for this. I want to let them have the opportunity to speak to you guys about what's going on in the city of Detroit, which we can bring into our conditions here in the city of Flint. Any one of you may speak if you may choose. Go ahead. Can I get one more? Go ahead.
That's not Flint water.
Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm proud to be. This is what Flint looked like.
Yeah.
This is the fight Flint that we used to have.
Right.
This is the Flint we have forgotten.
That's right.
This is a Flint with the rich history.
Yes.
The sit-down strike put the unions on the map.
Yes.
Right. The first city to elect an African-American black for mayor.
Yes.
The first city to pass open housing.
Yes.
We are history makers, and we set the pace on a lot of things. So I'm proud of all of us here today. Because we got to remember who we are.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Now I just want to say that the people in Detroit that was so hit with a atomic atom bomb when the emergency manager, and let's be clear, there is no daylight between the emergency manager and our right to water. There's no daylight between them.
Yes. Right. Yes.
In order for us to win our right to water, we got to fight the emergency manager and all the corporate, as a corporate shield that he represents banks, corporations, and other corporate entities. So we need to be clear on that. We need to understand who our friends are and who our enemies are in this fight. Now, one of the things that we're trying to do, we have had a triple hit in the last days as it relates to water.
On the bill.
We have had citizens in the trailer park off of Webster Road that we just learned been without water for 19 months.
That's right.
Y'all say shame.
Shame! 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 Shame!
Our second threat was the citizens who were paying their bills being ousted from their homes at Sussex Apartments.
On Pearson Road.
Shame! Our third, and as equally as devastating, is the drop-in center on Wager Street for those who had nowhere to go to be able to stop in, take a shower, wash their clothes, and stay in from the harsh elements of Michigan winter. Their water has been turned off. Shame. So we got some issues.
More than what you will ever imagine.
We got issues, and then that does not include individuals who's living in the shadows, hiding because they don't have water either, but they don't want to come out.
That's right.
So what we're going to do, and see me later if you want to participate, we are gathering these stories because the United Nations is coming to Michigan.
That's right.
And we want to put this issue on the international map.
That's right. That's right.
We want to tell the world that in the richest country in the world, people living without water because of corporate greed.
That's right.
And fascism.
That's right.
That's what we want to tell our story. So I thank you. I'm done. And I appreciate y'all. And get one of these papers. We need new. We can't keep reading the Flint Journal and think we're going to get our So get one of these as well. Thank you.
Well, that was, I mean, these three women has a wealth of knowledge about what's going on in this state about water. They have a wealth of knowledge. And I am grateful that they are here because I think that we should be educated more equal as protesting, because when you're educated and you're trying to have a voice, you want to have a voice that's based on substance.
That's right.
So, thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Irish Shereen.
to overthrow this emergency manager totalitarian regime.
Yeah.
I have an email list that you can sign up for. Number 2, water is a human right, and it is unconscionable that here in the United States that people can be turned off and get water shut off for non-payment.
Yeah.
Other countries around the world, they ban that.
Yes.
So we need to form in solidarity with our brothers and sisters who are fighting a water wars across the country.
Yeah.
And join the fight. And hopefully bring that to Flint so we don't have this disparity between renters and homeowners when it comes to water.
We must bring it to Flint.
We must bring it to Flint.
We must bring it to Flint. We need to lift up our people who are living on the edge and suffering in silence and say, welcome to the movement. We are here for you and we will fight with you and for you to get rid of this emergency manager, get rid of Snyder, and anybody who is a puppet for the corporate regime to privatize water.
All right.
Yeah.
Go around. And if you would like to sign up, we meet regularly. We have a host of information.
Knowledge is key.
Knowledge is key, knowledge is power, and we just not talking out the side of our neck. This is based in research, this is based in testimonies with people all across all across the state, all across the world, and from Flint to Detroit to Gaza, we need to turn the water on.
That's right.
Now thank you, Ms. Nair. We have Bishop Jefferson going to speak, but I want to say this before she speaks, that November election is the most important election of this state that we've ever had. Is very important. If you've never voted, if you're registered, voted. If you're not registered, get registered.
Right.
We need you to vote for Mark Showers in the November election. Because if you do not vote, it's cast as a vote because it goes in favor of the person that is creating all these conditions if you don't vote.
His name is
Rick Snyder.
He has to go.
He has to go.
He has to go.
He has to go. Mark Shower got to be voted for. Mark Shower
Got to be voted for.
Mark Shower
Gotta be voted for.
Mark Shower
Gotta be voted for.
Mark Shower
Gotta be voted for.
Rick Snyder
Got to go.
Rick Snyder
Got to go.
Thank you very much.
I thank Montez for coming up with this vision, and I am so excited for what we're doing. Many things that are going on in Detroit, and one thing that I want to share, I can't talk over everybody.
Hey.
Listen up.
Listen up.
Listen up.
Please, it's only going to last for a minute.
One thing that I want to share with you that they're doing in Detroit, we don't know everybody that has the water turned off. But each one of you might know somebody.
Right.
And you need to let us know what's going on.
Right.
So we can't make a difference and we can't help if we don't know.
Right.
Exactly.
One of the things that Detroit has is a water brigade, that they take water out and help. That is just unlimited. But do you know how important it is, and how wonderful it is to reach in the refrigerator and get a bottle of water?
Right.
Do you know how good it is to turn your faucet on and drink a glass of water? Come on. It's a blessing. There's a lot of people that are not saying nothing, are living in silence, living in fear, living in terror. There are people that are afraid to lose their children, so they won't say nothing about it. People that cannot, there are health reasons.
Right.
They cannot have surgery because they don't have no water.
Right.
So it's more than one reason that we need our water.
Yes.
It's a right, yes. And we want to work on the right. Now I ask you to sign up to be part of the defense league, but we're also asking you to let us know. Let us know. You don't have to make a public speech. Just call one of us
And let us know.
and let us know that you know where a problem is. Yeah, Sussex, they put it on the news. On Webster Road, they put it on the news. In every place that we found out that they don't have water, we went there to see what we can do to make a difference. We're not about talk, we're about action.
Amen.
Right.
And we need each of us working together.
United we stand.
Prayer,
Right.
I say united we stand.
Divided
and,
we fall.
and divided we fall.
That's
We
right.
will not let Snyder divide us.
That's right.
We will not let Snyder tear us down.
No.
We will not let the We will not let it be taken over.
That's
Because they say it's taken over, I will not quietly go away. I will not let them take it away. But we got to fight together. Water is a right. Water is health. Our body is made up of 80 or 85% water, so don't you think it's a health thing?
And it's life. It's life.
It's
giving.
life.
Wherever there's water, there's life. Whenever there is no water, it's no life and imminent death.
That's right.
If it's not life there, it's imminent that death will occur. So we need this life-sustaining substance that's going to keep us in sustainable. It's going to keep us moving in the area that we always moved in. And I thank these women who got a wealth of knowledge. They've been to Detroit. They constantly go to Detroit. And I'm telling you, if you understand what's going on, it will really make you feel really bad. But the thing of it is that when we come together and not be divided, we can make a difference. We have to get rid of our petty quarrel. We got to get rid of these idiosyncrasies and these bad ideas and these bad thoughts saying that protests don't work. Do you know that if Dr. Martin Luther King would have listened to the people that was telling him don't do it when he was fighting for human rights for all ethnic groups, we wouldn't be here today standing here. This is what protesting does.
That's how we get things done.
It gets the message out, it gets the job done, and it's an effort to make a change. And with this, we're going to continue to move on with this. We're going to do this many times as we have to, and we're going to let the word be told that Rick Snyder needs to come out of office, and we need to vote for Mark Schauer. Mark Schauer? Rick Snyder got to go. Mark Schauer? Rick Snyder got to go. November the 5th is the best day of your life, because that would determine if you really want to change. Because if you don't get out and vote in November, shame on you.
We want them to know we coming for you.
Shame on you.
We coming for you.
So I want to conclude this and say I thank each and every one of you for coming. I love each and every one of you. My colleague, which is Councilman Mays, is over there. If he wants to speak, he can come speak. If he has something he wants to say, because he's a part of this as well.
Let's go, man.
Miss Griffin want to say something. I want to acknowledge my friends Flintopia, who is out here. Did they leave? They're here. These are some good people. Flintopia has been helping the residents on the east side with food, vegetables, water, whatever they need. They're a helper. Miss Barbie Biggs is a great helper. Miss Barbara Griffin is a great helper. And all of you is a great helper. Coming in it. So I want to let Miss Griffin speak. She want to say something. And then Councilman Eric Mays want to say something after. And we're going to conclude.
I just want to say that in this fight about water, when your water is shut off.
Excuse me.
Listen up, please.
Please listen
Please
up,
be
guys.
mindful when people speak.
I just want to say that in this fight about water, when your water is shut off, there are no agencies, except for my agency, we'll pay a portion. But there are no agencies under United Way or any place else that will help you with the water bill or will pay a water bill for you. Now you can go to your councilman and have your council go and beg the people, and they may listen to your councilman. They may. They don't always listen to them.
Correct.
But there's nobody in this city that will help you pay a water bill. And if you have to pay the deposit after they shut your water off, you're SOL. You're SOL.
$450.
You need to know that. You're SOL. There's no one will give you the money to pay your deposit. There's no money. Nobody will give you the reconnect fee. There's nobody that will give you any of the stuff that you have to do when you go without water.
That's a statement on its own.
You need to know
$450.
Councilman Eric Mays has a few words he wants to say.
Good afternoon. Hey, listen to me close. Detroit has sparked something about the UN and human rights.
Just speak a little louder, we can't hear you back.
Detroit has sparked something about water being a human right in the United Nations. That's all good. But in the city of Flint,